Hunter.
And I'm Jose.
We're two of the co-founders of Lucerna Studios, where we're empowering learning through the passion for games. So we started this journey to make educational virtual reality games for kids by attacking the public schools first, thinking that's what we were going to sell. But we quickly learned that those guys don't have the time, resources, or ability to make quick buying decisions. So we pivoted to the homeschool market when we joined the iCore program.
And iCore was perfectly timed because the fact that we need a lot of interviews to understand this market, helped us a whole bunch iCore helped us a whole bunch with that. So we had a lot of assumptions about that parents wanted to connect with their kids by learning together, and that if we created a simple game, we could start selling it. So we the first week we actually didn't finish the interviews.
And we got zero. We got called out in front of the class, and it really lit a fire under our butts. We did better over the few weeks, really overachieving on some of those goals, and we're going to end up on target with 40 at the end of the program. We learned some cool things that parents really value their kids to becoming independent learners, and we thought the opposite, that they wanted to bond with them over that learning process. So we had to change one of our value props there, and then we found this big problem is that they have a hard time finding resources and it's not too difficult once you realize that there's a lot of co-ops and channels out there for these parents to really get a lot of resources from.
So we found that these co-ops were actually a great channel for us to be talking and getting our game across. We found that parents really talk to these co-ops, to these people in these co-ops through word of mouth to find out what kind of resources they could get, kind of things like that we would be using. And we realized that on the other side of that, our game was only a small part of our product, and the fact that parents wanted these extra tools for them to find new resources and grade quicker and all these things. So we created these analytic tools that we can attach to the game as a subscription model. We also understood, it took us a long time, we finally understood what customer relationships actually meant, about key, get, grow strategies, and we realized we that helped us a whole lot once we read the book about, sort of different referral systems and different ways we can make sure that the customers we do get turn into more value as we grow. And we started testing those.
Yeah, and during this whole process, it's really cool. You go out and talk to people, and you start to feel like a scientist. You set up these series of questions. You ask a bunch of people. You start seeing the same trend, and then from that, you reiterate on your questions, and then you get more specific, more focused onto what your value prop is, or what you're trying to solve. And that was probably maybe the best part as we got through, is refining those questions, getting out there talking, and taking this initial idea, and then really refining it into something over here.
The best thing that iCore helped us out with is to realize that some of these assumptions we had to our business that were going to cost us a lot of money to implement, that we were just super sure that were going to work, were actually not good ideas, and that they would never work. So thank you so much, iCore team and UCF, for giving us this awesome opportunity to implement new ways of learning for everybody.
Thank you.